The world outside the viewport was a tapestry of shattered light, the remnants of a dying star painting the observation deck in hues of violet and gold. The human stood at the glass, his posture as unyielding as the ship's bulkhead. A few paces behind him, the alien princess watched, her form silhouetted by the stellar funeral. She was elegance incarnate, her skin holding a subtle pearlescent sheen, her hair not hair but fine, mobile tendrils that swayed with her mood. They hung listless now. Her large, luminous eyes, the color of a twilight sea, were fixed on his rigid back. The silence between them was a vast gulf, wider than the vacuum outside. They said your kind craves connection, she said, her voice a soft chime in the translator-filtered air. They said your strength is in your bonds, in your touch. My people, we greet by sharing breath, by blending our light. Yet you stand apart. You have saved my life. You have fought for my throne, but you withhold the simplest grace. Why do you not embrace me, human? The human did not turn. His gaze remained on the collapsing star. It is not withheld, he said, his voice low, a gravelly contrast to her melody. It is protected. Protected? The word seemed to confuse her. From me? I mean no harm. I offer only gratitude, friendship. Now he turned. His face was not unkind, but it was carved from experience, lines of care etched around eyes that had seen too many horizons. He looked at her, truly looked, and she saw not rejection, but a profound, weary caution. It's not about what you mean, he said. It's about what I am. He gestured to a seat, a simple alloy bench. She settled, the fabric of her gown pooling around her. He remained standing, a respectful distance, a soldier at ease, but not off duty. My people, he began, we are messy. Our emotions are not clean things. They are tangled. An embrace for us is not just a greeting. It can be a celebration, a comfort, a farewell. It can be a claim, a demand, a cage. The same action, 100 different meanings, 100 different weights. He paused, searching for the words. You offer a pure thing, a gesture of light and breath. I accept that offering. But if I were to embrace you in return, I would not be giving you that pure thing. I would be giving you a human thing. And human things have shadows. The princess tilted her head. Shadows? The medic who saved your life after the attack, the human said. He touched you to heal you. It was clinical, necessary. You thanked him with a touch to his arm. He did not reciprocate. Do you know why? She recalled the moment. The calm, efficient man in the white uniform, his hands steady as they applied the biogel. Her own grateful gesture, a press of her fingers on his sleeve. He had offered a brief, professional smile and returned to his work. I assumed he was focused. He was, the human acknowledged. But he also knows that for some humans, a touch begun in compassion can twist, in their own heart, into something else. A sense of ownership, a seed of attachment that grows where it shouldn't. He denied that seed any soil. Not because of you, because of him. The concept was alien to her. An emotion that could change its own nature. So you fear your own feelings? We respect their power, he corrected gently. We are creatures of context. The embrace you ask for. On your world, it is a beautiful, simple language. On mine, it is a poem written in a complex, sometimes dangerous script. To offer it carelessly is a dishonesty. She looked down at her hands, slender and forefingered. I feel isolated, surrounded by walls of politeness. Your crew is courteous, efficient, heroic even. But there is a coldness, a space you all keep. It's a warm space, he said, and for the first time, a hint of something softened his eyes. It is the space where we hold our chaos so it doesn't spill onto others. That medic, he goes to the mess hall after his shift. He laughs loudly with the engineers. He might clasp the pilot's shoulder in a fierce, joyful grip after a narrow escape. The context is clear. The boundaries are understood. They have been earned. Earned? Trust isn't given with a title or a shared cause, the human said. Not the deep kind. It is built, brick by brick, through shared time and proven character. The pilot has saved that medic's life 3 times. The engineer covered for him when he was exhausted. They have seen each other's fear and anger and weakness. They have earned the right to carry each other's shadows. You and I, we have shared a crisis, but we have not shared a life. The dying star flared one last time, casting his face in sharp relief. There is more, he said, his voice dropping. You are a princess, a political entity. My people have a long, dark history with power and those who wield it. We have learned that familiarity can be used as a tool. An embrace can be a signal to others, a perceived alliance or a claimed favor. By not touching you, I make it clear to any who watch from your court or mine that my loyalty is to the mission, not to an individual. It protects your authority as much as it guards my integrity. The princess sat in silence, the stellar light fading, leaving only the ambient glow of the deck. The cold emptiness she felt began to shift, not into warmth, but into a dawning understanding. What she had perceived as rejection was a latticework of protection, a philosophy of profound consideration. You build fortresses, she whispered. Awed and a little sad, we build respect, he replied. The strongest bridge is not the one that collapses under the first heavy load because it tried to bear everything at once. It is the one built with knowledge of the weight, of the materials, of the landscape. We are building a bridge, you and I, between our species. I want it to last. He took a single step forward, not closing the distance, but acknowledging it. You asked for an embrace. I cannot give you that. Not yet. Perhaps not ever in the way you mean. But I can offer you this. He extended his hand, palm up, empty. I can stand guard with you in this silence. I can explain our walls. I can show you that the space we keep is not empty, but full of intention. She looked at his open hand. It was scarred, capable of great violence, and she now understood, great restraint. It was not an offer of touch, but an offer of transparency. Her sadness did not vanish, but it transformed. The sting of personal hurt faded, replaced by a humbling realization of complexity. Her own customs, so innate to her, were just one dialect in a universe of emotional languages. His refusal was the deepest form of courtesy his culture could provide. I understand, she said, and this time the words held no lament. They were an acknowledgement. The gift is not in the gesture itself, but in the understanding behind it. You have given me a greater gift than a fleeting touch. You have given me a key to a mystery. A faint, genuine smile touched the human's lips. The first lesson of humanity is rarely in what we take, but in what we choose, carefully, to give. Outside, the star completed its final collapse, leaving a cooler, steady nebula to illuminate the deck with gentle pastels. The vast gulf between them remained, physically unchanged. But within it, now, there was no void. It was filled with a new and potent thing, comprehension. The princess did not feel embraced. But for the first time since boarding the human vessel, she felt truly seen. And the human, holding his vigilant, respectful distance, felt the quiet satisfaction of a duty far deeper than security, the duty of truthful coexistence. They stood there, in the quiet glow of the new nebula, two different souls building a bridge, not with tangled limbs, but with clarified minds.